Today we are taking it back to the 90s, hence my attire today. The blast from the past is alive and people are obsessing with things in the 90s. In fact, some say it feels like we're living the 90s again. Slip dresses, bomber jackets, plaid flannel shirts, even scrunchies, which I never had a chance to wear because I've kept my hair short all of these years. But there are reboots, remakes, reunion shows, and movies like Night Court, House Party, Fresh Prince. There's even that 90s show, a spinoff of that 70s show. It just debuted late last week and is now #1 on Netflix. There are even immersive experiences like the Friends experience, which is in New York City right now. And it's also going to be going to Philadelphia and Seattle next month. It gives fans of the 90s comedy phenomenon a chance to hang out on the Friends set, explore the props used by Ross, Rachel, Joey, Monica, Chandler, and Phoebe. And one of those props is likely this. What do I have here? Can you guess, anyone under the age of 30, what this is? Yes, believe it or not, it is, yes, you guessed it, audience, the flip phone. It's another relic of the 90s having a Renaissance moment. And lately, it's been dominating headlines. The hashtag #BringBackFlipPhones has more than 28 million views on TikTok. Celebrities like Camila Cabello tweeted that she's team flip phone revolution. And now for those of us over 30, the sight of this might be triggering because you can't text, all those things are gone. But for a lot of people who've never experienced running out of minutes and having to tap 3 times to type the letter C, flip phones provide a new experience, and they're testing them out to see for themselves. Could flip phones be more fulfilling than these smartphones that we are addicted to? Take a look.
I'm switching to a flip phone for 30 days and documenting the change that it has on my day-to-day life. Now the goal is to quiet down my brain and regain the ability to just sit still and be present.
How's the audio on this thing? Does it work?
It took 30 days to see the extent to which our phones and social media impacts our lives.
Why my friends and I only take our flip phones out. We don't take our regular phones out anymore. We realize that every single problem that we have on a night out, everything that leads to us having a bad time, stems from our phone while we're out. It's so much fun. Highly recommend. Literally everyone needs a flip phone in their life.
Everyone needs one of these. Damn, man, let's give it up for Sammy and Osamah. Welcome to the show. Okay, Sammy, first of all, where do you buy these?
We spent 4 hours in Walmart trying to pick out the best one. It was such a struggle.
So you hours to find the best one?
Yes.
I'm baffled by it because when my team first told me about this, I thought, okay, well, they have this new version of a smartphone that's a flip phone. No, this is not that.
Old school.
This is old school. Mm-hmm. So the list of things you can't do on this, Osamah, what you can't download.
It's longer than the list of things you can do with it, honestly.
Definitely.
I mean, like, everything you use your phone for today, you pretty much can't do with a flip phone.
So you can't use apps?
No.
Why then? Why, friend? Why?
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I feel like, I empathize with a lot of young people who struggle with, like, physical and mental health pretty often.
Of course.
And I feel like for the same reasons or the same way, physically, I don't know why I feel good one day and feel bad the next day. Mentally, it was kind of the same thing. I felt like there was a lot of guesswork into how I was going to feel any certain day. And so going through the usual list of culprits is like, what's making me feel the way I'm feeling today? My smartphone was the top of the list because we know how much it impacts all of us.
We're tethered to it.
Absolutely.
We're tethered to it. It also, to your point with social media, can make or break your day. You flip on, you can feel good about yourself or feel bad about yourself. So the smartphone is a source of those things. However, Sammy, it is also the source of good things.
Totally.
I can track my kid.
Yeah, definitely.
I can download. Can you take a selfie?
I can take selfies on my flip phone.
Oh, you can?
I'm a proud flip phone selfie taker.
Okay.
Yep,
Snap
it like that.
You have to know your height and aim.
Yep.
So you can't. All right. So you can still take that, but you can't. And by the way, I'm a lot older than both of you, so I remember when you didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I remember when it was in a brick in a big phone, and that's how far back I go. But it was a game changer when it happened. Do you use it exclusively? Is this your exclusive phone?
So for me, I only use my flip phone when I go out at night. So if I'm going to a party, if I'm hanging out with friends, I'll leave my regular phone at home and I'll just take my flip phone.
See, that's interesting because I would think you take the smartphone because you can't call an Uber on this.
No, I live in college town, so luckily we just walk
just walk.
everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, so it hasn't been an issue.
Look at me, the days before you just had to walk somewhere. Osamah, is this your exclusive mode of communicating?
So for about a month and a half, it was. I used nothing else, with the exception of like recording some shots for TikTok and wherever else I was posting.
What's the dopamine diet? That's what you were explaining?
So yeah, I mean, this was part of a larger series I was doing called a dopamine diet, where essentially I was like trying to rewire my brain's relationship with both dopamine and satisfaction more generally. I feel like a lot of the things we surround ourselves with is intended for short-term gratification.
Yeah, of course.
Which is very hard. It's not great, basically. For
It's
your
life.
brain.
It's life. I mean,
Yeah.
we shop, but everything is meant for that emotional high, a feeling of something, euphoria, whatever, and then you crash. And it doesn't mean a substance abuse issue. It means life can be that way. For you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so when you have like this intense sugar in your pocket all the time, it makes everything else seem a little, more boring and mundane.
So, but okay, not to diss your video. Talk about boring and mundane. That video is what you shot on this. Again, I can't see you. I don't know where you are. I
Yeah.
think that says Broadway.
Yeah.
It looks like a sonogram.
Yeah, I felt like
know what this is.
I don't know. Personally, I like the grainy feel.
You like the feel of it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I just felt like I had to be true to it. If I was going to use a flip phone, I was going to use a flip phone.
Yeah. Okay, I love your dedication. I love the intention. And also, listen, we're a show about heart. I do love the heart of the fact that sometimes the basic is, put down. I love just sometimes relaxing with simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can use your smartphone to make your life a little easier, dare I say? No?
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I would say with like everything technology related, there's positives and negatives, and you kind of have to take both
I love
as a
it.
package.
Well, but I'll tell you what, Sammy, this one's missing something. You're not old enough to remember when you had to pull the antenna with your mouth. Hold on. Yes. So while this is a throwback, that little antenna is missing, ma'am.
I need to get one of those next. I'll try it out.
I love it. So listen, coming up, we put a member of the Tam fam to the test. Was she able to meet the challenge and disconnect from the phone? Is the flip phone trend one that perhaps maybe I'm down to the watch with the phone. That's how ingrained I am in technology. We're gonna find out more after the break.
Hi Tamron, I'm Lilia. Tonight I'm going out with my friends and I'm ditching my smartphone and taking this flip phone with me instead. I am definitely 100% addicted to my phone. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're about an hour in and I keep trying to reach for my phone, feeling a little antsy, but we're gonna power through. We made it to our karaoke spot. I had to rely on my friends to get us there, but we made it and we're ready to sing. Okay, well it's been about 4.5 hours without my phone, and honestly, I had a really great time. I was a little anxious and reaching for it, but now I'm ready to do it again.
Welcome back. You can see we're going back to the 90s today. The latest 90s craze making a comeback is this little gadget I'm holding. Yes, it is the flip phone that is not smart technology. We're back with Sammy and Osamah, who went viral for swapping their smartphones for the flip phones. And we just saw a member of the Tam fam put it to the test. She says she could be team flip phone. Here's why I don't buy it. We don't remember anything she just taped. And then we couldn't see her at night. She's like, I had such an amazing night, except for I can't see it.
I like the grain though. I think that it's the vibe of a night out. You go out with your friends.
I like the grain because you don't have to get dolled up. So you're like, look how cute I look in this grainy picture. So we polled the audience. About 25% of them said they would consider making the switch to the flip phone. So what's your first tip? Do they make cases for them? Look at me, I'm asking so many questions.
No, I just had to put stickers on mine. I've seen a lot of people talking about bedazzling them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything else from the 90s you think is going to be on trend for people to explore?
I noticed in college, everyone has started taking out digital cameras. So instead of really taking photos with your phone all the time, you look up when you're dancing, and it's just camera, camera, camera.
I love that. I see it in the audience because sometimes after the show we have a chance to take selfies, and occasionally we'll have someone with a little digital camera taking pictures there. Yeah. I like that.
I mean, I prefer it as well. I mean, you could just you take a picture and then you continue living in the moment versus looking at it, and, zooming in, and just
So you
take the picture.
continue living in the moment. That's
Absolutely.
the intention of it. I love it. Well, I like it a lot. I'm going to keep following. I might be team both. I might be team both.
I'm team both.
You're team both.
I'm team both.
I might be team both. I do like the nostalgia of it all. Well, congratulations on getting us talking. That's hard to do in this world. Get us
absolutely.
talking about something good. Thank you, Sammy, Osamah.